Barstool Sports.
Titus. Brandon Walker. Mostly Sports.
What's going on?
What's not going to work today?
Happened?
Is it mostly echoes?
Is everything?
TJ. You don't like mostly echoes?
I don't like. I like shit working.
Okay, yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yes.
Must be nice to be Connor, just be late every day.
It's weird. Laptops here.
Welcome to Mostly Sports. I'm Mark Titus. He's Brandon Walker. It is Wednesday, March 11th.
Motherfucking Wednesday!
He was just on Wake Up Barstool, wasn't he? Where is he?
He was, well, an hour
pooping?
ago. I think he might have been pooping. He might be at breakfast. He might be with
Taking a
Olivia
nap.
Rodrigo. Who knows where he is?
Still doing Griff ins and outs.
But he's in the office.
That's what he calls sex.
Griff ins and outs is probably about to start on Wake Up Barstool right now. In about 5 minutes.
Griffins and outs?
I fucking love Griffins and outs.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You know who really loves it? And I'll say this while he's not here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to get a big head. My daughter.
Yeah?
She loves Griffins and outs.
Yeah.
She just we throw it on the TV and she's just like,
Yeah.
she loves it.
Mhm.
Can't get enough of it. Greatest segment in sports talk is what she said.
You would actually love the Wednesday show. It's me, it's Ebo, it's Connor.
I love
mostly
you.
sports.
I
crew.
love Ebo and I
Yeah.
love Connor.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's what I said.
And I love
It's practically mostly sports.
I love
I-
Mark so much I try to dress like him literally every day. At this
Yeah,
point.
my two favorite pieces of content we put out are the Brandon Walker trivia that he does solo, the mostly trivia solo videos, and then the Wednesday Wake Up Barstool.
Now wait a minute.
Those are my two favorite pieces of content.
You know that me and you just filmed some together.
Yeah,
And
we
they're
did.
coming soon.
They're coming.
And the thing is, when we film a piece of content, it takes Ebo about 6 weeks to get it out.
That was fun. That was fun to record.
Oh my God.
It was fun to be a guest on
You weren't
on the
okay.
Mostly Sports channel.
We're doing college basketball stuff.
It's fun to be asked to be a guest.
All right. We're going to do Wheel O topics. Actually, I know which one I want to talk for. Do you want to do Wheel O topics, or you want me to pick the first one?
I want you to pick. Hold on, let me get
Okay.
my headphones. I want you to pick. It was can I before you pick, can I just say this was a random
Oh, my God.
ass Tuesday night in sports that turned into a banger. It had no business being a banger.
None whatsoever.
Like I love college basketball, but I'm gonna be honest. Like even college basketball, you're kind of like waiting for it to start ramping up the conference tournament week.
Sure.
So I'm getting home last night thinking the wife's like, "Are there any sports on? Anything interesting going on?" And I'm like, honestly, kind of. This is like the last day before the madness starts to ramp up. I don't really think there's much going on.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned, Brandon.
Quiet night.
There was a lot that went on. There's a lot that happened.
Starting about 5 o'clock, shit went crazy.
Shit went crazy. Start with whatever you want to start. What do you want to talk about?
The topic I have the most to say is the topic I'll go second. But the topic I think is pressing to Americans right now is what happened with the United States World Baseball Classic team last night. They were down 8-0. They ended up coming back and losing 8-6. Or down. Am I
down
got that right?
8-0.
They were down 8-0. Came
8-0.
back and they lost 8-6. Pete Crow Armstrong basically put the country on his back, and if we
Yep.
get through, it's thanks to Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yep.
Anyway, this Mark DeRosa thing, I cannot get enough of it, because in baseball, you have a manager. The manager's job is to take that lineup card and make sure the right names are in the right spots.
Yeah.
Make sure the pitchers are being managed correctly. Make sure the bullpen's being managed correctly. Make sure everybody's getting what they deserve to get. Make sure we have the best team on the field. I'm just thinking, if you're in a tournament, the manager's job could also be knowing the rules of the motherfucking tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And baseball is right now trying to cover their tracks. They've deleted all social media footage of this. But Mark DeRosa, the manager of this team, yesterday basically went on TV and said, well, I know we play tonight, and we're going to try hard. I promise you we're going to try hard, but it doesn't matter. We're already through. We're cooking. We'll see you guys in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. The boys out drinking last night. They were happy. And it didn't seem like until we were down 8-0 where he realized, oh, wait a second.
Someone pointed out to him when we were down 8-0.
Somebody pointed out, and then it got serious.
You realize we could miss.
We were just lackadaisically going out there, just letting Italy have their way with us. But at some point, like, we knew going into yesterday, we were 3-0 undefeated, right?
Yeah.
We knew Italy was 2-0 undefeated, and that would make them 3-0 undefeated if they won that game. We knew Mexico was 2-1, having only lost to us. So that stands to reason if we lose, Italy's ahead of us, and Mexico's now tied with us. That's you should know.
You should know that.
The 3-0 is not a guarantee of anything. And the fact that we have a manager who is in charge of everything, it's one thing, Mark, if you're not locked into this tournament. It's one thing if you don't know the tiebreakers. It's one thing if you don't know where we stand. I think Mark DeRosa probably should know.
I think the manager of the team should know.
I think he should know. And I think somebody on the team should tell him. Somebody should know somewhere.
In fact, a manager of a baseball team like this, that's all you really need to know. I think
that might be the number
like
one.
what else do you really need? I could manage this team.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you need to know? You need to know the rules. That's about it. I mean, like what?
Yeah.
He's not drawing up plays. He's not even really like he's talking about these lineup decisions. It's not even that difficult.
Going with a different line. I mean, like he's just
like,
flipping the
which,
lineups.
Which superstars do I want to put out there? What? Like it's not really that complicated.
It's very funny because when Marty Mush met up with them, I guess was that in Arizona, he even said to DeRosa, like, you have the easiest job in the world.
Easiest job in the world.
With this team, it's so easy. Can't screw it up.
If you're the manager of the USA World Baseball Classic, what's the first detail you're looking into? I think the first question I have is, all right, what do we need to advance?
Yeah.
Once I figure that out, we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I just got to know how I get from pool stage to the knockout stage. You tell me that, everything else fall into place. He skipped that part.
We're playing a team that's undefeated. We're undefeated.
Yeah.
And the original clip where he said that we've already punched our ticket, he was making his case by saying, actually this game against Italy, actually we're going to try hard. Actually, like don't worry, we're going to actually try hard. And why?
He was. I guess he was trying
to sell it that like
he knew there was going to be a stadium of 50,000 people. He knew there was going to be an audience on TV, so he wanted to give the appearance that we're going to give this our best effort.
Yeah.
And that was his cover, even though, and later he says he misspoke. He didn't misspeak. That motherfucker didn't know.
He didn't misspeak. But I don't understand. He's talking to the fans as though we're coming from a perspective of, 3-0 America versus 2-0 Italy?
Yeah.
That game probably doesn't matter.
We're cruising.
That game probably is irrelevant. Why? I didn't have that thought going into the game. Like I didn't understand all the tiebreakers and all that shit, but like I thought that I was more excited for the Italy game than I was for the Great Britain game or the Brazil game or anything else. So, what I'm saying is he's a moron in a lot of different ways, Brandon. In a lot of different ways.
And I'll say this in defense of him because this isn't in defense of him at all. The Italy team is filled with major leaguers. The USA team is filled with much, 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 much better major leaguers.
Better major leaguers.
So, yeah, they lost a major league talent, but they clearly were phoning those first couple of innings in.
Now let me ask you this, and I'm not accusing anybody.
Sure.
Not accusing.
Yeah.
Question mark at the end of every sentence I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
Everything's a question.
You're everyone that talks on the mic.
What is the manager's last name?
DeRosa. Mark DeRosa.
Does that conjure up any any sort of like heritage?
Ethnicities?
Does that, when you hear the name DeRosa, do you think any?
I don't think China.
Yeah.
I don't think Brazil.
Take out America. America's out.
America's out.
What country would you think of when you think of DeRosa as a last name?
Mark DeRosa.
America. It's a me.
It's a me, Mark DeRosa.
And Titus, what was yesterday? If we're going to be doing the
and
what was yesterday?
Yesterday was Mario Day.
And one
of the most famous Italians to ever exist in media. Mario.
One of the most famous
Italian-Japanese plumbers.
Wait a second. Is Mario the most famous Italian?
Oh my God.
That's not good. De Niro, Pacino, which one are one of them Italian? I don't know.
Probably
they just
both.
play Italians?
Mussolini.
Probably both.
Mussolini, I know you.
Kobe.
Luigi.
Kobe's Italian, yeah.
We'll get to Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe's coming.
Frank Sinatra.
You think DeRosa was throwing the game on purpose?
To Italy.
To Italy?
Maybe.
For the home country?
Huh.
It did suck that, like...
Was he
was bribed?
He was sipping espresso during his...
He was bribed with a little gabagool?
Jack Caglianone.
Yes.
We watched him like dominate college baseball
At Florida.
and then him just turn around and just turn his back at the United States.
Florida famously not in Italy. Not
No.
in Italy at all.
Yeah.
Kyle Teal. Ebo. Kyle Teal.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have an Italian name.
Vinny Pasquantino,
Vinny-
KB pointed out,
Vinny's fine.
but we pointed out that he was on the yak.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good yak guest.
Kyle Teal.
Yeah.
Very good yak guest.
Can I say something else about this loss?
Yes.
And I think this is an important point to make because a lot of these other countries are dunking on us.
Yeah.
Because they're like, baseball's America's pastime. How does
Yeah.
America lose at America's pastime? That's embarrassing. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
that's like to knock us when we're down.
Sure.
You know, like this is something that means a lot to us. This is a sport that we invented. This is a sport that for a very long time, this was like the cultural backbone of this country.
America's pastime.
And like, yeah, Italy beat us, sure.
Yeah.
It is a little upstart Italy. But like, one, it was one game. Two, I think it's unfair to come from a position where you actually didn't care, but now that you beat us, you're going to pretend like you care about baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cultural
Appropriation.
That's what it is. It's Italians taking American culture and exploiting us and making us look bad. It's the reason we haven't taken soccer from the rest of the world. We respect
Right.
the rest of the world too much. The United States respects the rest of the world too much to take anything.
It's crazy.
But here's the bigger point, Mark, and this is it's time we call some people on the carpet because we've called Mark DeRosa on the carpet.
Yep.
Listen, Pete Crow Armstrong put America on his back.
Put him on his fucking back.
He said,
dude.
"Get on my back." It has Crow Armstrong all the way around. Get on there, let's go. Just hits home runs after home runs after home runs, and then this fucking bum Bryce Harper.
Oh my God.
This bum Bryce Harper gets up with runners on base, tying run, and just and lets us all down.
To say nothing of Brad Keller
To say
on the mound.
No, that
Who,
was
I mean,
terrible.
like I'm watching this and I'm like, the Cubs are delivering.
Yeah.
You get Pete Crow Armstrong out there, Brad Keller. I mean,
Listen,
where the fuck did this guy
City
come
of broad
from?
shoulders here. The Cubs just carrying this thing, and the
Yeah.
Brewers.
And then Phillies like Brad Keller fuck it up.
the Phillies, yes, do have a history of
Ebo,
relief
you get one.
pitchers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know who
Brad
Keller
He was
was,
on the Cubs this past year,
Yeah.
but he's on the Phillies now.
Yes, now he's on.
Now he's on the Phillies.
And relief pitchers for the Phillies have a tough time throwing the ball to bases.
And you want to talk about bums?
I do. Yeah.
Captain America over there, TJ.
Yeah.
Captain America, Aaron Judge. You're in the group chat saying wait till Aaron Judge gets up.
Just wait till Aaron Judge comes up.
Aaron Judge is more finger point than Bryce Harper.
They're both finger point.
Bryce Harper was pinch hitting.
Bryce Harper's been bad.
He's
He's been bad.
He's the one that said the Olympics are more important, Connor.
Yeah.
And that is a mindset that I think has definitely set this team back a little bit. But Bryce Harper should have been in the starting lineup yesterday. But going back
Sure.
to DeRosa,
Well, when you say I don't care about this event, why would you play the game?
Why am I putting him in the starting lineup?
know,
He doesn't even care if we advance or not.
yes, he does.
He's thinking about
based
the
on
Olympics.
what? Based on how does why does Bryce Harper care?
That quote came, I think, 3 days ago. There's been more than one game aside from last night in that window since he said that. And he's been playing. Now, he hasn't been playing great, but last night was not him getting benched because he said, oh, yeah, I care about the Olympics more.
But
No.
what
It was
proof?
because there was this like haphazard construction of the lineup where, yeah, we want to get some guys reps, we want to sit some guys and blah, 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 when in reality we should have been trying to win the fucking game. So a pinch hitting spot is much different than, as opposed to him getting 3 or 4 at-bats.
What proof can you point to that he cares about this?
Pretty sure Zupi interviewed him. Or
What?
not interviewed him. Was filming while Marty was interviewing.
What?
And
Okay.
we could get some content from that probably where he says it.
Where he says I care about this?
I'd love to ask Zupi for the tapes and see what he says.
I think he doesn't care about this. I think he's throwing it on purpose. He's
No.
been so bad.
It was a bad spot last night, and that second strike he took absolutely could have been roped, and he just saw it straight through to the glove.
Does he have
and then-
Italian ties?
And then he swung on a bad one. I don't think so.
He's LDS, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
What about his wife?
I don't know.
Because
He plays in Philadelphia.
he's
Rocky
like an
Balboa.
Ohio State fan because his wife
Mhm.
went to Ohio State. So like maybe he's a guy who's easily influenced by the affiliations of his wife, is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Maybe she's Italian.
It looks like her last name is Germanic.
That's a weird
That's
last name.
So okay, like
She's
Jessica
or Swiss.
Germanic.
Like Miss Germanic?
No, Varner.
What?
Okay.
Well, who's Germanic?
I jumped ahead past her last name to the language of order.
Okay,
All right.
got it.
Are we doing a spelling bee? Use it in a sentence. Germanic.
Germanic, being derived from German language. Germanic.
That's not a sentence.
Okay.
A word derived from German language would be Germanic.
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 Let me ask you this, Brandon. If the United States does not advance, what are the scenarios if we need we need Mexico to beat Italy?
So scoring the 6 runs helped a lot.
No, we need Italy to beat Mexico.
If Italy beats Mexico, we're free and clear.
We're free. Okay.
If Mexico beats Italy and scores at least 5 runs, we're in.
Let's say we don't advance.
If Mexico wins 4-2, we're fucked.
If we're fucked and we don't advance in this thing,
It's one of the great collapses. It's one of the great chokes of all time.
We can clinch if Italy scores 4 in the first.
What? Oh, because Mexico would have to score 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
does this
So
this
Italy
kill?
to 4, we win.
Does
The
this,
second Italy scores 4 or Mexico scores 5, the game's we're in.
We're in.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 scenarios, and you tell me which is more likely to happen.
Sure.
We don't advance and we lose. That's not one of the scenarios. This is
Okay.
that's
the
the
scenario.
setup. That's the setup. The scenario.
Okay.
Does the United States as a baseball culture have a 2008 Redeem Team type feel to it where like the powers that be get together and say this is unacceptable.
Yes.
This is humiliating. We cannot have this. We must do whatever it takes. We got to get every superstar, every great coach, every resource we have available to us.
Get rid of the Bryce Harpers and Aaron Judges.
Get rid of all the Phillies, all the Yankees.
Sure.
And let's lock in and actually try to win this thing. Do you think it's going to be that, or do you think it's going to be the response is going to be that like American interest in this event just takes a nosedive and we just say this is stupid. Why are we playing this right before the season starts?
No, I think it'll be the first one because it'll be remarkably embarrassing, and not just because of how good they were, how cruising they should have been. The complete and total. If we don't advance, the DeRosa thing blows up even bigger. Mm-hmm. And then it wasn't just DeRosa. The team looked uninterested. DeRosa even said a lot of the boys were banged up from last night.
Maybe the best pitcher on the team just leaves.
Just leaves.
Like I did what I came to do.
Like you guys all talked a big talk. You're wearing the uniform and you're saying this, and then when it came time to advance and just win one game against a team that is outmanned by you, you just phone it in. And like that's going to be embarrassing. We're going to have Japan. We're going to have all these teams come to Miami and have an incredible event. It's going to be awesome. And we're not going to be there. We're going to be back at fucking Pirate Spring Training and doing all this shit. It's going to be fucking embarrassing. And I think it will stir some emotions saying next time, we can't let this shit happen again.
Dude, I don't know.
But we might advance too.
It's way more about like who's lining your pockets. I mean, like Tarek Skubal probably would have wanted to pitch if not for the fact that teams are dictating when these guys can pitch, how many pitches they can
tell the Tigers.
Yeah, how do you tell the teams to fuck off?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How do we get to that point? What do I have to do?
What
can I do as a
listen, I know
private citizen?
There's been some insurance stuff with some of the teams, but like the Dodgers aren't telling Ohtani to fuck off.
Yeah,
and Ohtani, these other teams aren't telling their Dominican players or their Puerto Rican
It does
players.
feel like a uniquely American problem.
It does.
Like the attitude
feels
like
it feels like an excuse.
It feels like it's uniquely an American problem of like not being able to get up for this event.
Yep.
And
these guys on the Dominican team, you'd have to kill them to get them away from.
Where's Garrett Crochet?
Yeah.
Like why do we have to turn to a guy who is entering rookie eligibility, not a slight of Noel McLean, who I think is very good and will win NL Rookie of the Year, but like why is Garrett Crochet not on this roster? Why is Max Fried not on this roster?
It's embarrassing and I'm disgusted. Mm-hmm. And I don't like other countries rubbing our face in it. That's what I don't like the most.
Yeah, and they're going to be dancing on our soil, on our turf.
I don't like that. I think it's disrespectful to America to do that.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. We wouldn't do that.
No. We sure wouldn't.
Certainly not to a friend.
Not to an ally. We wouldn't beat them at their game and rub their face in it.
What we would do, we would take our gold medal, we would stand up there, we'd salute the flag, we'd go home and be over.
Yeah,
that's it. And that is how we conduct business.
And you almost might forget it happened because we'd be so silent.
Because you got to act like you've been there before,
right?
And we've clearly been there before.
Exactly
and you shake your hand, you look at your opponent in the eye and say, "Well done. We'll see you down the road."
That's right.
And we would not take their pop stars and make them our girlfriends.
Or heads of intelligence agencies into the locker room.
Yes, Mark, go ahead.
Are you launching a pin thing? I've noticed that. You got that pin in your hand, and you're doing like a little Digger Phelps, like kind of like
He's launching like
Talking.
four things.
No,
at
there-
once.
there's just been a pen.
You've been talking with the pen in your hand all show.
Brandon leaves random shit on the
That's
couch.
not my pen. I have a pen.
You've been trying to look like Nick
This is-
Rainey the last few shows.
I'm not.
This is my pen. I gave Mark one of my pens.
Yeah.
I don't use that cheap ass pen right
There's a
there.
pen over here. I just picked it up and it started twirling it around.
You've been soft launching glasses.
No.
You've been soft launching lesbian hair,
No.
and you've been soft launching pens.
I have been wearing glasses because I'm really low on contacts, and I just went to the eye doctor, so thankfully I will be getting new contacts soon. And then the pen thing is a completely irrelevant thing. Hair, I'm going back to my barber in a week or two to get it straightened out.
The pen thing, you don't have paper over there. Like if Brandon and I if we were to use our pen, I mean we're taking notes over here.
Yeah.
We're doing it the old fashioned.
You know what? Real quick race. Let's all write our name down as fast as we can. 3, 2, 1, go.
Done.
Brandon Walker right there. I wrote it down. And it has to be on paper.
Okay.
Right.
What are you doing?
Shit, I just lost my pen.
Hey, Brandon.
Okay, another one.
I finished it.
So are you a pen guy now?
If there's a club, yeah, I'd be in the club.
Watch this.
Oh, I'm
Watch
watching.
it. Well, lucky for you, there is a club.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
How many people are in it?
Well, we have 14, but you'd be the 15th member.
Okay.
So we all just write on our hand with the pen that we love the most.
Mhm.
That's the initiation. Is you just write pen and then you write the number. So when I write it,
Mhm.
I do pen 1. Brandon, you do pen 2, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And Connor, you're the 15th member,
All right.
so you do pen 15. Yeah.
And
See me, pen 2 right here?
Yeah, that's his pen.
there it
1.
is.
Pen 1.
Dude.
Oh fuck!
Oh my God, I'm so good.
I can't believe that, dude.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Fuck
you guys.
Tuck you.
Fuck you.
No, it's an F.
Is that enough? Okay.
That's enough.
So 7 p.m. tonight, we did the fate and future of American baseball.
It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi?
Yeah.
The game's on Tubi tonight?
The entire fate of the sports playing country is on Tubi.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Ebo told me.
Yeah.
That's the
I believe Venezuela, Dominican Republic it's a massive game in their
That'll be sick.
And that game's on FS1.
That will be more fun to watch.
Yeah.
What's the game?
Dominican,
The other game. Dominican Republic,
Venezuela.
And is that on Tubi or
You're on fire.
or not Tubi? That's the question.
Connor, it looked like penis.
That's the
yeah.
question.
I know.
When you wrote pen 15.
I know.
You just thought it was a number, but it in fact
I realize that now. Yeah.
it wasn't just a number. The tournament is coming. 64 teams, buzzer beaters, bracket busters, upsets nobody saw coming, and this year DraftKings is giving you a free shot at $1 million. DraftKings has you covered all tournament long with a $1 million free-to-play survivor pool. Pick one team each day of the tournament. If they win, you move on. If they lose, you're out. Keep surviving, and if you're the last one standing, you win $1 million in cash. If multiple players make it to the end, the million gets split. It's simple. It's intense. It's completely free to play. Enter now at DraftKings and see how long you can survive. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY to enter the free survivor pool for your shot. At $1 million in partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Before I get into...
They moved it to FS1, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they swapped the games.
Thank God.
So it's not.
So it's not to be.
Not to be.
Not to be.
Dominican Venezuela is on Tubi.
Thank God.
Before I get to the next topic, which will be heated, Barstool Greg's in the building.
He is, yeah.
He was. I heard him arrive this morning and walk into Mostly Hoops.
Yeah.
Barged in. Now, does he have barge privileges?
I don't know. I mean, he kind of took over the show.
Yeah.
Like,
As he
not in a
does.
bad way, but it was just kind of like, if you're going to give him privilege, you have to understand that, like, you throw the show out the window, and it becomes the Greg show. at that
So,
point.
Mark, I've been here 6 years, and remember when you weren't working here, and you asked me what it was like, and I told you, listen, when Barstool Greg goes on the show, it's his show.
Yeah.
I've
how
always
it works.
believed that. That's how it's always worked. And Mostly Hoops today, a Barstool Greg show.
And he was green. Look at him.
What a jumpsuit.
And I mean, he knows where to sit to make the crown look like it's on his head. Like, the
Yeah.
guy's a pro.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
pro's pro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. He's got it. He's got it, though.
I didn't
Boy, does he have it.
want to tell anybody, but The Missouri Idol was actually a cover for the fact that we had already given Barstool Greg a $3 million contract.
$3 million. That's right.
We had already secured him. He's the biggest free agent pickup in the history of the company.
Yeah.
Last night, continuing on the theme of last night being an unexpectedly great sports day, the second highest scoring output game in the history of the National Basketball Association happened. Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat, he of the 16-point career average, scored 83 points. Set the record for most free throws attempted with 43. I believe went 20 of 43 from the field as well. Scored 83 points. At the end, the Heat was doing everything they were doing everything they could to make sure he got more shots. They were challenging calls. They were missing free throws on purpose. They were fouling. The Wizards were triple teaming him. Like, it became a team effort.
Yeah.
For the Heat to get it. I've written down all of my takes. May I just have the floor?
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
I don't want to be on the internet anymore. I don't want to be on the internet anymore. And it's not because I'm soft. It's not because I'm a pussy. It's because how the hell did we get here? When I was growing up, and a ticker would come across SportsCenter, Larry Bird has 62 points. Michael Jordan has 68 points. This has that many points. You're like, oh my God, I got to find that game. I got to do. And last night, a man scored 83 points. And the immediate response from the entire basketball watching world and some of the non-basketball watching world was complete and total anger. Anger. Being pissed off. Just absolute disdain for the fact he scored 83 points. A man scoring 83 points in an NBA game is objectively the coolest fucking thing that's happened in a long time. Coolest thing in 20 years since Kobe Bryant scored 81. And I don't understand how we got to the point where when somebody does something like that, the reaction isn't, wow, that's cool. It isn't, wow, let me check that out. It's, wow, let me hate on this as fast as I can. Let me tell the entire world that this sport is garbage and everybody involved in it's terrible.
So I don't know the hatred you speak of. So explain it to me. Is this more that
it's internet, but
is this more that Bam Adebayo is not a good enough player to supplant Kobe Bryant? That like it feels like this is a guy who, like, if this wasn't Bam, if this was Luka who did it,
right?
Is it a different reaction? That's my first question. My second question, because I saw a little bit of this and people were I'd seen enough to see that, like, this is a thing. The way he went about it feels like it's been called into question.
So let's be fair.
So is it more who did it or how he did it?
It's a little bit of both, but it's definitely more how. And let's be fair. The way he did it was egregious. The way they did it was egregious. Now, people are overreacting about it because in the last quarter, the Heat were fouling. The Heat were making sure he got as many possessions as possible. He was they were going all out. But the man had 62 points after three quarters. If a man has 62 points after three quarters, we have seen time and time again in this league throughout its history, when a guy's close to a milestone or he's having a big night, the team either gets out of the way or rallies behind him and helps him score points. I saw it with Larry Bird when he scored 60. The Celtics gave up their entire lives to get him the ball. He had a buzzer beater to get to 60 in that game when they had a double-digit lead. David Robinson went into the game of the season once, needing, I believe, 50 points or 49 points to win the scoring title. He took 48 shots. The team kept giving him the ball down the stretch, so he scored 71.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game, he shot 63 times. The team, the Philadelphia team that he was playing for, helped get him. They would run the ball up and get the ball to him. These are all reports. I know we don't have video, but all the reports say they were breaking their back to get him more shots, to get him to 100. Kobe Bryant took every shot the Lakers took from the 7-minute mark on. Now, Kobe Bryant's 81, to me, statistically, more impressive than Bam Adebayo's 83. However, Bam Adebayo's 83 is still remarkably impressive. The team did rally behind him. The team did help him get it in the fourth quarter. That discounts the fact that the first three quarters he had 62. That discounts the fact that we have seen players and teams do this since the dawn of time. But this odd thing people have with the NBA and coming out and saying it's trash, it's trash, it's trash, it's trash. Was it trash when Wilt did it? Was it trash when Kobe did it? Was it trash when all these players did it?
Oh my God!
Or is it just trash now?
You're fired up.
I am fired the fuck up because this reaction is crazy, and I haven't even gotten into it yet.
Oh my God! Someone should have warned me.
Oh, you didn't
I didn't know this was.
He was going at people on Twitter last night.
I've
He was
seen-
doing it on
I've
a
seen
Love this
some-
morning.
I've seen Brandon get into it in the replies. I've never seen him get into the replies like this.
Yeah. I just it fires me up because like we're sports fans for a reason because sports is objectively fucking awesome. And if we have evolved as a fan base and as a populace that now grown men think they have to be the moral conscience and the defenders of Michael and Kobe. When somebody does something these days, it's always, yeah, the league is terrible, the league is soft, the league is trash. Michael would have done this. Kobe would have done that. When Michael was doing it, we weren't saying, yeah, well, Kareem would have done this. We weren't saying when Kobe did it, yeah, this guy would have done this. We just enjoyed it in the moment. Why can't we enjoy these things? Why can't we see a guy who's a 5-time first or second team all defensive player who's not a scorer first? The fact that he had this unicorn of a game and scored 83 points. We don't go, wow. The entire world goes, fuck you. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And this obsession, I'm just getting started. This obsession people have with pointing out, it's the number one league that people want to tell you that they don't like it. They want to tell you it's trash. They want to tell you that it's garbage and it was better in their day. And shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. People in like the 80s, I was a child of the 80s. Magic and Larry and Michael were all incredible. There were a lot of teams that didn't play a lick of defense in the 80s. The 90s, people couldn't fucking shoot. Now, you've got a different product. The players have come a long way. They finally figured out 3 is more than 2. You have some of the best shooters ever. Enjoy it. That's all I have to say. And lastly, Mark. And here's the one I didn't launch on Wub, and I'm going to launch it now.
Roll those sleeves up.
The worst group of fans we have on Twitter are overly passionate Kobe Bryant fans. They ruin everything. They will, if anybody does anything these days, they will come at you and say, yeah, well, LeBron's not Kobe. Yeah, Adebayo's not Kobe. Nobody's saying Bam Adebayo is Kobe, but for one special night, for some reason he was. For some reason he was incredible. It has nothing to do with Kobe Bryant. He scored 83, Kobe scored 81, that's fine. Nothing diminishes the fact that Kobe Bryant had one of the greatest nights of all time. Bam Adebayo just added his name to the list. But if you praise LeBron, if you praise anybody else, the Kobe fans come out and they're like, I can't believe this guy broke Kobe's record. Kobe didn't have a record. He did not have a record.
Yeah, it is weird they talk about Kobe.
Yeah, he did not have a record.
There was no record.
Again, Kobe Bryant is an all-time great player. I think probably between like 5 and 10 greatest player of all time. He's not top 5, but everything online, if you say he's not, the people come after you. Oh, he's this. He's up there with LeBron. He's not up there with Michael. He's not up there with LeBron. He's in the conversation with Duncan and Shaq and Steph right there between like 5 and 10, and that's incredible. And he was it's a shame that he's gone, but Kobe fans make being online and following basketball utterly miserable. I'm done. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Was that too much?
No, I mean I love it. I didn't see this coming. I had no idea. I didn't think when I sat down here today that this was going to be you're going to be shot out of a cannon like this. I didn't realize you were this fired up about Adebayo.
I just don't know how a man scoring 83 points.
Well, I to be fair, I didn't watch a second of the game. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not arguing.
I started watching the third quarter. When I saw
that
he had 70, I was like, oh, I got to get over. No, not 70, 60. I got
the way people are describing it. If it was like as shameless as it sounds like it was, which I'm not saying it was. I didn't watch it, but there is like a way that you could roll your eyes at it. So I don't know.
The last 5 minutes were shameless.
Like Ricky Davis, remember when he got the triple-double and he's throwing it off the glass to himself? If it was like shit of that ilk,
but what bothers
I could understand people like rolling their eyes and be like, come on, what are we doing?
Let me say this. The way the Heat did the last 5 minutes was shameless. They were missing free throws on purpose. They were fouling up 30. They were challenging calls. They made a decision at some point in that second half that we are going to get this man as many points as possible. This leader of our team, this teammate we've had for 10 years, we're going to get this man as many points as possible. He's having a special night. We're going to make it as special as possible. And they went all in, and it was shameless. My counter to that is teams have been shameless about chasing these individual milestones for years and years and years. Once again, may I repeat, Wilt Chamberlain shot 63 times when he scored 100 points. The Lakers stopped shooting. The Lakers stopped moving. The Lakers gave the ball to Kobe Bryant, let him shoot every shot in the fourth quarter. These things happen when this stuff is on the line. This is not new.
But I think the point that a lot of people would bring up with Kobe is the fact that they were down in that game for a large stretch and they needed to come back.
You know why they were down in that game? Because the Raptors, the 27-55 Raptors, employed the strategy that a lot of teams employed that year, saying, Kobe's going to shoot every time. We're going to let him get his. However many he gets, he's going to get. And we're going to defend everybody else and not let them get in a rhythm and not let them affect the game. And that's exactly what they did. That night, Kobe Bryant happened to hit almost every shot and happened to have a special night. So many nights that season, teams employed that strategy, and he shot him right out of the game. So that's why they ended up winning, because he just had a 1 in a million night.
Yeah. But then...
And his night is not in question here. It is incredible.
But you're saying, Connor, that they needed that.
Yeah, they needed that
to win the game.
When
whereas
Luka,
you didn't need all that.
Yeah, Luka got 73. They needed those 73
Okay,
points.
but can I say this?
They're up by 20 points last night.
Can I say this? Last year, I'm trying to think. Nick Kurtz for the A's. I believe they were in a game. They were up like 15-2 or something, and he hits 4 home runs. And the last 2 he hit in the 8th and the 9th innings. He could have been out of that game. But do Scooter Gennett fans stand up on Twitter and be like, you know what? In Scooter Gennett's game, they needed all 4 of those home runs. They needed every single one of them. No, because why poo-poo this?
He had to invoke Scooter Gennett's name.
Why poo-poo this? Why on earth would you poo-poo?
Why poo-poo?
Kobe Bryant's game is one of the great accomplishments in the history of the NBA. There's room for others.
I think baseball is the one sport I will never, ever criticize people for running up the score or being unsportsmanlike, because it works. There's no time.
There's no clock.
Whereas
Yeah.
every other sport, there's a clock. People could take it easier. They could just let the game kind of wind down. Baseball is a bit different. But it's a valid point that you're making.
It's fair. I just don't know why people take it personally when somebody scores more points than Kobe Bryant did in a game. It just doesn't make sense to me. There have been thousands of basketball players, thousands of teams, thousands of all of this, and somebody scores more than Kobe and it leads you to an emotional breakdown on social media. It doesn't make sense to me.
I will say, last night when he got to 81, I thought they were going to let him get to 80. Because you can get to 80. When he got to 81, I thought they were going to take him out because I thought this generation of player does revere Kobe Bryant in a way that is they deify him to an extent, and he is a god to them. I was kind of surprised that they did do keep him in to pass Kobe.
Well,
that was kind of surprising to me, but I mean, go get yours.
Well, now is it open season on the 81 point mark? Now is it if Bam's going to break that seal? Was there an unspoken thing, Ebo, like you said, that we're not, especially now that Kobe is dead, we can't. Nobody could ever pass his record, which again isn't a record.
If it was
no one can beat his record.
If it was unspoken, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Because when Michael came in the league, he revered Dr. J. That didn't stop him from going after every single scoring record. When Kobe came in the league, he revered Michael Jordan. That didn't stop him from scoring more than 69 points, which was Michael's career high. So why on earth would anybody stop from going after 81? Now, but you're right. Now that Bam Adebayo, a non-scorer, has scored 83. I would watch the pure shooters, the pure scorers, the pure, if they have 25 in the first quarter, look out, because they're going to absolutely attack 83.
Try to get 83.
Well, yeah, I mean, if SGA had over 40 field goal attempts and 43 free throws, he could easily do that.
I am extremely concerned if I am a current Washington Wizard right now.
That everybody's going to be looking
open season on the Wizards?
Yeah.
I think if you're a Wizard right now, you're counting lucky stars that you're a Wizard, because there's no team in the history of basketball you would actually play for other than this one. Nobody on that team that is getting minutes right now would play anywhere else ever in the annals of time. They did start
it's the second worst defensive team by defensive rating in the history of the NBA.
Wow.
Behind this year's Jazz.
Wait,
not even the worst this year?
Correct.
Jazz.
Yes. In the expansion era, which is 1977.
I just don't know how we got here to where we have to get angry at everything. I don't. And listen, you can say you can laugh at that and say my thing is about getting angry, but like at the end of the day, do I really get mad when I don't really get mad when somebody scores 83 points?
Yeah.
I like that's if somebody's got 60 in the fourth quarter, I'm turning the channel. I'm like, let's go. I want to see him score as many as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to go back to baseball though, because I'm gonna be devil's advocate because we have a talk show and just me going, good point, Brandon, and moving on probably isn't great for discussion.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate, if it's a situation where it's baseball, you brought up baseball, and they got a position player on the mound, and he just keeps getting shelled, and a guy hits 7 home runs off a position player, is that something that you're like that should be celebrated as? So and then there's like baseball people that are like, I mean, come on, like that's not.
No, I think we have evidence of this. 2 years ago, that epic Shohei Ohtani game, 6 for 6 with 3 home runs. The last home run was against a catcher, was it not?
It was.
It was a position player.
It was a position player.
Yeah.
Where he joined the 50-50.
And but when he did that, we didn't say, now wait a goddamn minute. Wait a fucking minute. No, we said he went 50-50. He just went 6 for 6, 3 home runs. We said that's awesome. So, no, I just – this is the only sport where the fans of the sport actively hate the fucking sport.
I don't like the NBA, the modern NBA, so like I have no room to talk, but I also –
but –
I'm scared of Brandon right now.
The more
I'm not gonna say it.
The more people continue this bullshit narrative that the NBA is garbage now, the more they continue to say.
I don't think I can.
Nobody play. No, not you. The more people say the NBA doesn't play defense, the harder it pushes me to watch more NBA basketball.
Okay, I like that you're empowered, but I also think that like people can have opinions and it doesn't just make you a hater. And like people can say like I don't prefer this style of basketball, and that doesn't make you just like a. I don't like that like. That you just automatically get classified as a dumb fucking hater that will hate the NBA no matter what.
So certainly not.
I don't like the gather step. I don't like. And there's a lot about the league I don't like.
There are things in the modern NBA I don't like. The usage of stars, load management, the fact they had to put in a rule, say you got to play this many games to win MVP. Like you're paid millions of dollars of basketball, play fucking basketball.
I don't think I think you're right. There are people that just hate the NBA that never watched it, never watch it, and they'll just hate the NBA. But I also think from where I'm sitting as probably more of an NBA hater than a lover of the modern league. There's also feels like any criticism thrown at the NBA fans just hand wave and say you're a hater. That's not a real criticism. When there's a lot wrong.
Also,
I fix a lot about the league. But
I have a big problem with when guys retire, they become myths that aren't touchable, that aren't approachable, and we kind of whitewash a lot of things. Yeah. With Michael Jordan, we whitewash a lot of things. With Kobe Bryant, we whitewash a hell of a lot of things. Like in 2006, it was 2 years after him and Shaq broke up, where they couldn't get along. Shaq, of course, being the 3-time Finals MVP for Kobe's first 3 championships. In 2006, he was seen as a selfish shooter that you couldn't build around. You couldn't do anything. He missed the playoffs the first year. The second year, he was a 7th seed. Meanwhile, Shaq's winning a championship, and he's just chucking shot after shot after shot after shot. It wasn't until the 2 championships later in the decade where he really rehabbed his image, and you could say, okay, well, this guy can do it on his own. He can be the star. He can be the guy. In 2006, when he scored 81, there were people. We didn't have Twitter. We didn't have social media, but there were people looking at it. 46 shots? What a selfish bastard. There were people hating on that then. But now everybody acts like that is the gold standard, and everybody bows to it.
Well, with Kobe especially, it's because he because he passed away.
Sure.
That adds to it for sure.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
no sport. I think that happens where you do the era comparisons and everything, and it gets heated talking about when the sport was good and it's bad, because no sport changes as drastically and as frequently as the NBA. They're just like,
I'd agree with that.
There's so many rule changes, but then there's so many stylistic changes, there's so many strategy changes that it is. You watch, like what we're watching today, I bet in 15 years you'll look back and it'll be drastically different. And better, worse, or not, it's in the eye of the beholder. Whereas I think the NBA lends itself to those discussions because of that. Whereas the NFL, of course, things change and talent is on the rise and there are different schemes and all that. But it's not as evident, I don't think. I think you could watch older stuff and it doesn't stand out as much as the NBA. In baseball, the same sort of thing. But the NBA is like it really does feel like a completely different sport when you watch when Wilt was playing. Like just these 3 guys that you're looking at, Wilt, Kobe, and Bam Adebayo. all three kind of just played different games.
Yeah.
It all like if you watch all three of the games, which you can't watch Wilt's 100-point game.
Right.
Wish you could.
Yeah.
It feels like you're watching three different sports, I bet.
And continuing your point, no sport is as beholden to the stars on top as the NBA. And
Yes.
if you are a watcher of the NBA and you have a reason, or you don't particularly like that superstar, if you don't like Michael Jordan, if you don't like LeBron James, you're not going to like that style, that era of basketball, perhaps.
That's right.
And it gets in the way of enjoying what it is. And Michael Jordan probably has ruined basketball for the next 5 to 10 generations because there's nobody on earth that disliked him. Nobody disliked the way he played. Nobody disliked the way he carried himself. Nobody disliked Michael Jordan. LeBron, people are split on. People hate LeBron. People love LeBron. They hate LeBron. And therefore, they will love or they will hate his era. And now, whoever takes the reins of the next 10, 15 years, they'll love him or they'll hate him. But they're not Michael. And now, they're not Kobe either. And people will never let him forget that.
Have you seen the video that has gone somewhat reviral of the Jazz Bulls finals game?
So I wanted to bring that
People are
up.
basically saying
I wanted to bring that up.
that's not good basketball. The sets are weak or whatever. Like, it's not good offense.
You can see the difference. Okay, so I'm not going to shit on the Jazz or the Bulls because that was what basketball was, and those were the two best teams at that style of basketball. But if you look, they come down. The first play is a post entry, and then they go from there, and then they figure it out. They're basically playing in a small box, and they play every possession in a small box. These days, you're playing in a 40, 50-foot box, and the ball's whipping around to the perimeter, and the aim is to get it in an open three-point shooter. It is much harder. It is much more physically taxing to I believe, defend this style of basketball than that style of basketball. Now, that was more physical and rougher under the basket. But, Jeff Hornacek wasn't going on the basket. Like a lot of these players weren't going on the basket. I think that 3 minutes, if you watch that and say, I prefer this style of basketball, I think you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
You might prefer the players. You might prefer Michael, but you don't prefer that style of basketball.
Is there something to, like, maybe needing we were talking about I don't remember who was mentioning someone went in a press conference recently and was like, we need to shorten the season down 10 games or whatever.
I think it was Steve Kerr.
We're running too much in the league. And it's like, well, yeah, you're running basically a marathon in every game now. It's like maybe you have pushed the limitations of your players' physical attributes to a point that is not sustainable or healthy. Whereas in the 90s, you saw less load management because the game was much more condensed and, like, picking apart, like you said, a small box. And we're seeing the same thing in baseball. We've maxed out pitchers' arms.
Yeah.
They can't pitch a full season. And it's like maybe we're pushing athletes to a point that's unsafe just to get a more impressive physical feats.
For over 100 years, basketball, the point of basketball from an offensive perspective was to get the ball as close to the basket as you could, and then take the shot when you have a good shot at the basket. And then it got flipped on its head, where it's like, obviously not get the ball as far away from the basket as you can, but in some ways,
space away from the basket.
In some ways, yeah, take the ball away from the basket,
draw them out,
stretch everything out, and just like fundamentally changed everything. And you're still applying the old structure to a new structure, and that's why it's at odds, and that's why it's like impossible to figure out which is more impressive, Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 or Bam Adebayo over Kobe Bryant or any of this stuff.
This is why I just don't take people at their word when they say modern NBA is trash. Like, if you watch, people will say, they don't play defense and they don't run any offense these days. They just try to shoot threes. Well, how do you think they get the threes? How do you think they get the open threes? They either do a pick and roll, they get the ball moving, they do a penetration, they kick out, and then there's the extra pass. Like, they create movement to get the defense running and spread all around, and they end up in an open three. And that's not what they used to do. They used to dump it down to the tallest guy, and he would either draw a double team and find the open guy, or he would take it to the rim and he would score, or he would get fouled. And it's a completely different game. But to say they don't run offense is lying. To say they don't play defense is lying. Offensive basketball has evolved to a point where it is harder to deal with than the dump it down in the post. Now, if you had a legend in there like Karl Malone, that's hard to deal with. But like, there were a lot of teams. If you watch a 1997 NBA game between two teams that aren't championship level, it's one of the uglier things you've ever seen.
But the point about them not playing defense isn't that they're not trying. It's that which first of all, they're not trying as hard as they do in the playoffs. They admit as much. But it's more that like the rule changes have not. Every single rule change benefits the offense. I think that's when people say they don't play defense. It's not like it's not like the players are stupid and they're not trying to stop the other team.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. There's just no. I mean, the NFL has always been pretty good at like having counterbalances of like not letting offenses get too powerful. If you woke up in the NFL and every single game was played in the 50s, I'm sure at some point they tweak it and like allow defenses to get away with shit.
Yeah.
To like kind of pull it back.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like the NBA does that. I think that's the criticism of they don't play defense. Is you add these rules, you add these gather steps, you add the foul rules, like the foul baiting allows for more offense technically, even though the offense is just the free throw line.
Yeah.
I think that's the criticism of defense. It's not this idea that the guys are just out there to get their points. It's that defenses aren't allowed to do anything. They're not allowed to touch anybody. They're not allowed to and it's impossible. How do you play defense?
To counterpoint that is modern sports and TV, in my opinion, because if you look at basketball, you're right. Every rule change has been to benefit scoring and the offense. But it's been the same way in the NFL and Major League Baseball too. Like they do the you can't pick off more than 2 times in a row, so stealing bases is a lot easier now. They're doing the ball strike thing basically so umpires aren't calling out hitters as much anymore. Like they're doing every change in Major League Baseball is usually geared towards getting the ball to go out of the park, getting fans in the stands. Football is the same way. I mean, football is the exact same way. You can't touch quarterbacks anymore. You can't touch receivers down the field anymore. Every change over the years, you watch an 80s football game, they're mugging receivers. They're killing quarterbacks. All that's gone. Like, I feel like that's just basketball keeping up with the times. Every change in every
I think
sport.
Basketball led the charge, though. I think basketball was that's. I don't think they're keeping up with the time. I think they are the times. I think basketball
they're
is
setting the pace.
Yeah. Even things like carries, which like I know I'm going to sound 1,000 years old than white, but like
fair enough.
That. Do you understand how hard it is to guard a guy when he's dribbling the ball?
Yeah.
He goes like this to go shoot.
You go
goes,
at
whoop,
yeah.
Never mind. Like that's impossible.
And
if they actually called it like they did, and whether it's better or worse that they don't call it, I don't know. But that's demonstrably different from like. I mean, that's what you show this footage of dudes like back in the 50s and they're dribbling like this.
Yeah.
That's because if they dribbled like this, like just
they're getting called
every single time.
Yeah, the lax traveling rules. I don't like the lax traveling rules. I don't know.
Yeah,
you can't tell what to travel. Like
I think that's the issue. I'm not sitting
here saying the modern NBA is perfect. I'm sitting here and saying the modern fans' thirst and desire to hate on everything the modern NBA player does is exhausting.
Yeah.
And when a guy scores 83 points and the discourse is about he shouldn't have done it, the team was all this was like it's exhausting. Enjoy sports.
This goes back to my take that I've had for a long time and my idea I've had for the NBA for a long time, which is that they should put bounties on records every year. Because last night the Heat and the Wizards playing should not have mattered. None of us left the office yesterday and said, you know what we should talk about tomorrow? Yeah. You know what we should lead the show with is this Heat Wizards game coming up.
Yeah. Well, I was going to.
But then Bam Adebayo did that and you're like, oh my God, that's incredible. I think they should put bounties on records. I think going into every NBA season, Adam Silver, whoever it is,
okay,
the board of directors, the owners, whoever it is, the higher ups in the NBA should say, we've identified these 10 records. If you break these records, we will give you $20 million.
Can I stop?
We'll give you how much money?
Can I stop you there? We desperately, and I mean this, we need a show 90 minutes of just ideas from you, because you've given us overtime night in the NHL.
Overtime night, yeah.
You've given us tons of them over the year. I'm just remembering overtime night.
Overtime night.
You've given us this. I think you gave us a great football one.
Shatterable backboard.
Shatterable backboards. Like every night there should be one shatterable backboard.
Yeah.
Like whenever you say stop the show and be like, I got an idea. It's almost always good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Diarrhea alarm.
Diarrhea alarm is a good one too. Yeah. I still think that's a great one.
A bounty on records is fucking incredible.
A bounty on records, and they don't have, and year to year they can change.
That should be in every sport, by the way.
There should be I think you need some heavy hitter ones. I think Wilt's 100-point game, but then there could be something like field goal percentage.
Yeah. Assists.
All of it. Yeah, it could be something.
Charges taken?
Most threes hit in a row or something. Charges, yeah, I don't know. You can have some less. You got to give the role players something to go for. Is what I'm saying.
Sure. Most screens set.
But then you would then take these meaningless games with these teams that are tanking,
Yeah.
and suddenly it's like, hey, I know we're playing the Wizards, and they're not even going to try. Maybe the guys on the Wizards will
There's
try.
$5 million. on
Maybe the
the
guys on the Wizards like we're not making the playoffs. Our organization is trying to get a good draft pick, but fuck it, tonight I could win. I could win $10 million, whatever the bounty is. I'm going for it.
That felt good.
sorry.
That felt good as fuck talking sports
That was
there
good
for a second.
sports.
That was good
Sports,
sports.
That was
I
I blacked out on sports there for a little
That
bit.
might be our Emmy episode.
I love that from you.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known.
Mark.
I would have come more prepared. I would have.
I didn't sleep much last night.
Oh my God!
I was
Really?
up. I was up till about 11:30, tweeting. I was just going after everybody who's just saying the same old cliche stuff. The NBA is garbage. Oh, Kobe didn't deserve to have his record broken. I'm like, this Kobe didn't have a record.
People kept saying the Kobe record last night. Like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Kobe
So
didn't have
I just kept going after that, and then I jumped out of bed this morning at 3:30. I immediately grabbed my phone. I started replying. I think I tweeted at 5 a.m. this morning about it.
Yeah.
Like I was fired up. But then again,
But why?
to your original point, that happened on a random Tuesday.
On a
in
random
March,
Tuesday.
when we expected nothing.
I love this from you, but I'm also just it feels
It's
very
been
it
bothering
feels
me for a
random
while.
for it to
No,
just pop up for you. Like
The NBA discourse has been bothering me for a while because people who don't watch it are the loudest ones about what's wrong with it, and that pisses me off because you've just got guys on Twitter saying this is why I don't watch anymore. You know why you don't watch anymore is because you never really loved it, and that bothers me. And then you got the Kobe stands that every time you say, "God damn, LeBron, 18 years in a row," yeah, but he's not Kobe. Like, just shut up. Everybody just shut up for a little bit. Can we have a shut up day on Twitter? How about that? And I realize I'm the pot calling the kettle black here. I realize I'm as loud as anybody on Twitter. I realize there's tons of people out there that want me to shut the fuck up most times. But I will join you. I will put my hand out to yours, and I will grab your hand, and we will join in unity, and we'll have a shut the fuck up day on Twitter. How about that? How about that?
I like that. That's a good idea. Although I will say, outside of Twitter, it's a lot of Bam's contemporaries. It's a lot of current players,
coach.
a lot of coaches
Well, I mean,
who have said that,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter. They
What do
don't
you?
love
What do
the
you?
way-
Brandon shared his thoughts. Connor, I want to ask you: do you think if Luka did this, if Wemby had a night like this, everything's the exact same, but it's Victor Wembanyama. It's a guy that you identify as like quote unquote special in a way. Bam Adebayo is a very good player. I don't think he's quote unquote special.
certainly not a scorer.
If it was a guy who all the NBA fans have deemed to be special, who did everything the exact same way Bam did, do you think the reaction is different?
Definitely different.
Do you think?
I think people, in the grand scheme of things, it would sit better with them that it's a Luka or somebody like that who overtook Kobe. And, the fact that it's fucking Bam Adebayo.
It's Wilt Chamberlain, Bam Adebayo,
Yeah.
and Kobe Bryant.
And it kind of tarnishes that whole allure of being, wow, they scored over 80, they scored 100, whatever. But at the same time, I still think you'd have people chiming in and saying that this was kind of crazy the way that they went about it. It was not real.
Well, I mean,
it was not real basketball.
Brandon, you made this point earlier. You can't ethically get 80 points.
No.
It's impossible.
Kobe didn't.
You can't within the flow of the game score more than, I guess in the NBA, like maybe 60.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like once you're getting over 60, there has to be some fuckory at play.
I mean,
has to be
Kobe
some
Bryant's game was 81 points, 2 assists. Last night, Bam Adebayo was 83 points, 3 assists. That's objectively hilarious.
Yeah.
That is the fact that if especially if you're a center, you got to be force-fed the ball a lot, and you got to be put in situations where you get fouled a lot. That's exactly what happened. And people, listen, 43 free throws is objectively absurd. But before the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter, most, if not all, of those fouls were just fouling him. They were just fouling the shit out of him. He was trying to score. They were fouling the shit out of him. So I think 35 of those free throws are on the up and up and legit. The last 8, I'll give you some questions about those. Mm-hmm. But again,
what do you think the number is, Connor? How many points do you think you can score within the flow of the game? One player in a regulation NBA game.
Joel Embiid put up 70, and that was pretty legit in 3 quarters.
But that wasn't in the flow of the game. At some point, they decided, "Goddamn, this guy, ball, get it to him." He's talking about.
He also got a lot of offensive rebounds
So it's Joel Embiid at 70. That's the only ethical.
Probably
He's
70.
asking the ethical, and you just come up with
And
a
it's
sixer.
Joel Embiid, yeah.
Yeah, probably 70.
As it turns out, the threshold was his favorite player's
Mhm.
performance.
probably
That
70.
that was acceptable. Everything
Joel
else is.
Embiid, 70-point game. Let's see how ethical this.
Shot 58% from the field compared to Bam's
Do me a favor.
40.
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Shot half as many free throws
Shut the.
and did not play the fourth.
Shut the fuck. Oh, he also had 18 rebounds. That's impressive.
Yeah.
He had 70 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists. Let's go to the box score here. Okay. Let's see. He doesn't. Does he play for the Spurs?
Going up
Okay.
against Wemby.
Okay. Okay. Here. He plays for the Sixers, right? Joel Embiid played 36 minutes. 24 of 41. So in 3 quarters, he shot the ball 41 times. That is not in the flow of a game. Shot 2 threes. That's fine. Shot 23 free throws in 3 quarters. In the flow of a game, probably 50.
Yeah,
50 something,
60,
50
something
something.
like that,
yeah. But again, when you score like that, you kind of rise above the flow of the game. When you're hot, when you score 35 points in the first half, the game plan becomes
get you the ball.
get you the ball, and it naturally happens. That's not like you demanding it. That just naturally happens. When Kobe's, he shot 28 times in the second half of his 81-point game, but when he was 11 for 15 in the third quarter, I think he was 8 for 13 in the fourth quarter. But when he's going like that, go do your thing. Like the game plan's out the window at that point because you have superseded the game plan, and that's what happened last night. Nobody, the NBA, the Heat, and the Wizards did not have a pregame meeting yesterday and say, you know what, 81 points been there long enough. We're going after it tonight.
Yeah.
And or Adebayo just went crazy in the first quarter, and it caught fire from there. Whew. You got an ad?
You want to double up? You want to
I'll
double
do an ad. Let's talk about coffee. Right now, Stella Blue Coffee is doing their golden mug. One winner will get 2 tickets to the men's college basketball national championship in what some people have called the most beautiful city in this country, Indianapolis, Indiana. But that's not all. 9 other winners.
Who has said that?
Some people have. I guarantee you some people have.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But that's not all. 9 other winners will receive a Barstool Chicago HQ experience with one friend. Buy anything on StellaBlueCoffee.com from Wednesday, March 11th. Hey, that's today. To Friday, March 13th. Hey, that's this Friday. To get entered. Buying cans will count as 10x entries. These lattes are made with 100% Colombian coffee. Each can is a good source of protein and comes in 2 smooth flavors, espresso, cave, mocha, and espresso sweet cream. Don't forget, buy anything on StellaBlueCoffee.com from today, Wednesday, March 11th to Friday, March 13th to get entered to win 2 tickets to the men's college basketball national championship, which is, I'll say it, I don't even see the bracket. It's going to be a good one. I'm predicting a good men's basketball national championship this year.
Wow.
And I haven't even seen the bracket.
You're out on a limb.
Yeah, but that's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting a good one.
You want to do another one, Brand?
Another ad?
We have 5 today.
Oh, wow. Wow.
5 on it.
Look at us.
Back.
That song will be in my head the rest of the day. You're a grown man, Liam Blutman. You're a grown man making
Yes, sir.
better decisions about what you put in your body. Are you paying attention to what goes on it? Here's the thing. Using grooming products with harsh chemicals is like washing your car with dish soap. Sure, it gets the job done, but you're stripping away the protection and doing long-term damage. Most guys think they have to choose products that work or products that are better for you. Everyman Jack says that is BS. Their clean, naturally derived formulas have none of the garbage that other guys use. No parabens, no dyes, no shortcuts. They're incredibly effective. Their coconut-based body wash cleans while hydrating. Their new 48-hour antiperspirant has unbelievable glide and staying power. Everyman Jack, clean, effective, made for men. What more could you want? Start your new routine and find Everyman Jack at Walmart, Target, Amazon, Kroger, or wherever men's personal care products are sold. We have a third topic that made yesterday incredible. Around 5 o'clock, I guess, the linchpin, the tent pole, the biggest move of the offseason in the NFL, which it is free agency and trade season. It's the hot season for NFL moves. Maxx Crosby to the Ravens for 2 first-round picks was the big move of the year, and it is gone off. Ravens said, nope, saw his knee, don't like it. Get his knee out of here.
We don't like it.
Don't like it. We're not employing that knee. We want our picks back. Give me my picks back. And they got them back. And this morning they said, we have our picks back. We're now going to get Trey Hendrickson just because we feel like it.
Yeah.
They, we don't know the true truth of what happened here, but it feels like the Ravens just decided they didn't want. They got cold feet.
Yeah.
They wanted their picks back, and they backed out of it. It doesn't. Sure, he might have failed a physical, but he's coming off an injury, and you know, they knew what they were getting to begin with.
Right.
They did the trade, and then they said, "Oops, nope, take back."
I still don't really fully understand failing the physical, what that means. Like there are red flags that come up, but then that. Yeah, I don't know. He's got to go play for the Raiders now. So, like, what if the Raiders are just like, what the fuck, man?
So
why do we
the Raiders might
had a
what
deal,
the fuck, but it does give.
It's like a home inspection when you buy a house. Is that the idea?
That's right.
It's like we had a deal, but like
it does give new life to the Bears. It gives new life to the Cowboys. It gives new life to these other teams that were in the mix for him in the first place.
Yeah.
The Bears famously had offered 2 first-round picks, but the Ravens had better first-round picks. So the Raiders were like, we
want them.
We want those picks.
Those picks.
But now they might be like, hey, we'll take those picks instead. But now that the Nia thing out there is, are the Bears going to say, yeah, 2 first-round picks, that offer's no longer on the table.
Yeah.
But does he play for the Raiders, or does somebody else seize this opportunity and get him? What do you think?
I think you're right that the Ravens, they had the house they wanted, and there was like a little creaky floorboard, and they were just like, oh, we can't do that. If they really wanted him, they would have kept him.
Sure,
he's a great player, but like there's something about it. They were just like, yeah, we're getting cold feet about this. Mm-hmm. So he's going to get traded somewhere else, right? Do we think that?
I think so. Now,
but because that's weird to me that he did the physical. I don't know. The idea that like you fail physical to me is like, okay, so you can't play NFL football.
I'm gonna paint a picture.
But,
can I paint a picture for you?
Please.
Give me the paintbrush. I'm gonna paint a picture. The Ravens trade 2 first-round picks for Maxx Crosby. They get the big-time defensive end. The Ravens always have a big-time defensive player, and here's their latest one. They got Maxx Crosby, put him on the line. The owner calls the GM, is like, we got Maxx Crosby? That's great, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Who are we picking in the first round? Silence. And the guy's like, here's the thing. We actually had to give away our first-round pick. Oh, that's the price of doing business. So just make sure you nail the first-round pick next year. More silence. Mm-hmm. And the GM's like, listen, boss, here's the thing. We traded both of them. And the owner's like, no. Fuck
Walk
that
back. Find any reason to get it back.
Dude, give me a bad knee.
Yes.
Give me a bad knee.
Yeah.
A bad knee and Trey Hendrickson right now.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
And basically every scenario I've given you in the last 5 minutes is all straight from the movie Draft Day. 100%.
No matter what.
Oh, there's Donnie.
What's up? Could I interest you in some durian ice cream? Just a bite?
Some what ice cream?
Durian.
The Wonton Don has durian ice cream.
What is durian ice cream? A, I thought you did this on Tuesdays. B, what is durian ice cream? And why are you holding it like that? It makes me think you're holding a turd under it or something.
What?
No.
Isn't that?
How many cameras is this
Drip in
stream?
your studio.
How many cameras you got? Because you're holding the camera. And
White Sox
Dave's got
Dave's
the
your
camera.
cameraman?
Yeah, he's the only one I can get on such short notice. So we're doing a live stream, but then I also
So are we.
for a social clip.
We always do this. We always do this where you come in and you announce you're doing a live stream, but we're also doing a live stream.
Well, you have more views than me, so you don't have to feel so
Yeah.
threatened.
Well, yeah.
Stream
I
off.
just want to see
We're crossing streams.
Okay, yeah. This is the fruit that smells like terrible, right?
Wait, whoa! I didn't know what that was.
Isn't this the worst smelling fruit?
I don't
like,
want
in
that
the
if it
world?
smells terrible.
It's the king of fruits.
We've all tried
Just
it.
take one bite.
Dave, get out of the way.
Just one bite.
Is this just how are we both going to do it? Because this is ice cream. We can't
Yeah,
share.
I'm not biting after Brandon.
Okay.
The Brandon bite.
I have a fresh one back in the freezer. I could always.
Okay, maybe I'll bite this side. You bite the other side.
Okay, yeah, do
Because
it
I
that
don't
way.
want to interrupt your show twice.
But, I mean, that's no worse than interrupting us one long time, is it?
You're just dragging it on longer, though.
Shut the fuck up. Forgot your hat. I'll bring it tomorrow.
I mean, oh, that was a that was a big bite.
Biggest bite so far.
Is it onion? Is it onion?
Some people say it tastes like rotten onions.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Brandon. Brandon,
I just said shit. I just thought it tasted like shit.
Yeah.
Hey, the aftertaste is better than the initial taste. It's only going up from here. It's going to get better.
It tastes like onion and barbecue sauce.
That's a first, but
Here you go.
onion and barbecues. I'm good. I had some earlier. I'm full. My stomach's full.
Here you go, Mark.
I'll do it after the show.
Connor, give it to Connor. Give it to Connor.
I'll do it.
Connor
I'll
will
do it
do it.
after the show.
Connor will do it.
I had one earlier.
Is that onions and ketchup? Is that what that tastes?
I just said.
Take it right over where Brandon bit.
Where did I bite? The massive empty spot there.
All right. Salud.
Oh my God. Oh, Connor.
Take it out to dinner.
That's our special boy. You got onions? Are you clocking onions in there? You like it? Oh,
Another bite. Wow.
Yeah.
Finish it off, Connor.
It's actually not bad. I mean, there's a hint of onion.
yeah.
It kind of tastes like a frozen cheeseburger almost.
Is this laxative?
some people
know
say
what?
it's a little
Now that
savory.
Is this
Yeah.
laxative?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Let's go. We needed someone to like it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I would like to try this eventually.
I'll give him that one.
I don't want to try the one that they bit. I'll try a new one later.
We have a fresh one.
Yeah.
Blutman was the one who actually got this for me at the supermarket. So everybody shout out Blutman.
Thanks.
Shout out Bloody.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's onion.
And shout out
Yeah.
Mostly Sports.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
I'll have your
They
hat
put this
tomorrow.
stuff in quesadillas at Taco Bell in China.
What?
And they also put
That
it on
must be the
pizzas at
onion.
Pizza Hut.
It sounded that I didn't hate it. It tasted oniony, but
You didn't hate it?
I didn't hate it as much
Seems
as
like you hated
I
it.
didn't hate it as much as I thought I would hate it, and he's right. Once the initial shock of the onion wore off, it became better.
You hated the idea of it.
I hated the idea of it. I also hated the way it was presented to me, and I hate any time White Sox Dave's looking at me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Well, pardon the interruption. We'll let you guys get back to work.
That's
That's a different show.
That's
the wrong
different
show.
network entirely.
That's the wrong show. It's not our show. You know what?
Think Stat Boy will like it.
If you have a bad taste in your mouth, you need to fix it.
Yes.
Blue Diamond Grovers, Blue Diamond Almonds, and more are the flavorful nut mix. Mixed nuts leveled up, almonds, cashews, and pistachios in 3 signature Blue Diamond flavors. Honey roasted, smokehouse, roasted sea salt. Freshness is absolutely guaranteed. 5 grams of protein per serving. Other mixed nuts are stale and bland. They can't match Blue Diamond's flavor and freshness. Upgrade to the flavorful nut mix. Blue Diamond Almonds and more.
My so I have my car nuts that I eat. I got home. My wife gone to the store and bought like 5 cans of blue Diamond almonds
wow.
and more.
How about
so
that?
We're flush with nuts
Yeah.
in my house.
That's good.
Flush with
Okay,
it.
how come I got you truck nuts once and you were pissed off about it?
Those things keep.
It's kind of
I don't.
interesting. Your wife does it, and all of a sudden you're
I don't know how. Those things keep appearing in my life. Are you coming to my house at night and putting them in my truck?
you keep getting truck nutted.
The other day I was cleaning out my truck. You know, it gets dirty. I've cleaned it
Yeah.
out once every couple of weeks or so, and I'm cleaning it out, and the truck nuts are just sitting on the back seat. But I didn't put the truck nuts in the back seat. Have you been putting
Who put the truck
Have you been
nuts in
putting
the
more
truck?
truck nuts in my car?
It wasn't me.
Okay. I
I never put them all in your car in the first place.
also threw away a box of ducks the other day. just so, I
did
didn't
have-
realize how many you did.
I still have my box of ducks in the garage at my house that I could probably get rid of. But my routine was like as I was leaving, I would see the box, I would just grab one as I hopped in my car.
So if I
No.
had to get my truck worked on and I brought my daughter's Jeep, if I brought the Jeep one day,
You're gonna get ducked.
would you panic or would you be, I gotta
Run
go home real quick?
Run home and get some ducks. Yeah, I'd run home and get some ducks. Do we have a Jeep guy now? Who's the Jeep guy?
We're down both our Jeep guys.
Yeah, Zoopy and me were Jeep
Zoopy
guys,
was
and
Jeep guy.
Zoopy went Bronco. We got multiple Bronco guys. So if we want to do anything with that,
Dana's a Bronco guy.
Dana and Zoopy are Bronco guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do with
am
a
I the only?
Bronco?
No, me and Kadick are the only trucks.
There's another truck that's been popping up.
Is
lately.
there?
There's a third truck.
Yeah.
Third
Spider's a truck, right?
Spider don't drive right now.
Oh,
You ever go home, Brandon? And it's
I
not
saw
your
him
truck,
driving.
it's a
Somebody's got
truck?
a Rivian, by the way.
Really?
I don't know who the Rivian
That's a truck.
is. Somebody's who? He got a Rivian?
Yeah, right.
I didn't know that.
Those are cool.
Okay, that makes sense because it is parked where he usually parks.
Do you think we'll get a second Maserati?
Do we have a first?
Hmm?
Who's the Maserati? Marv?
Is it you, Blubman? Is that your Maserati?
Oh, no.
Maserati Mike.
I'd get the worst car possible.
Ask me. I've always been trying to figure out how well Mark Blubman does. What's the nicest car Mark Blubman's ever driven?
Prius.
Okay, no,
Wow.
seriously. What's the nicest car Mark Blubman's ever driven in your whole life?
We had Jeep, Prius. There was the minivan. The minivan was moving diffy back in the
Is
day.
he sandbagging?
No, that's
so. I
dead
think he's
honest.
I think you're
I
sandbagging.
think he's
That's
sandbagging.
you want to call him right now?
No.
Okay, well you tell you minivan. Minivan, Jeep. My mom has a nice car. I don't know what car it is.
I don't care about your
nice
mom. I
one.
care about Connor's mom.
Appreciate that.
Minivan.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Connor.
Like Lukey was in the Jeep. Prius, I remember the Prius days.
Prius is a
Okay.
tampon on wheels.
Nice.
Blutman gets that joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
not,
didn't get it, but it still tickled me. Yesterday, Mark,
Just watching Blutman think.
we had a
Lincoln.
a one-man whiteout at the at the United Center. Penn State was playing. Of course, we had some I hired some paparazzi to go there. TJ, I don't know if you have the video handy. I hired some paparazzi to go there. I heard this one-man whiteout was going to be in attendance, and I got some footage of the one-man whiteout at the United Center.
You did?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And TJ's pulling that up right now, and I say that, but here,
Yes.
You were so upset.
He was
No, because there was
Jumbotron and they didn't put him on.
you were trying to get on dance cam?
there was a guy a couple rows over who looked over at me and he's like, we got to
Uh-huh.
try and get on the dance cam. And I was like, okay, sure. And we both were trying, and we looked at each other at the end of it, and we were like, it didn't work.
Who was the second member of the whiteout there?
There were a couple. I was with my buddies.
Okay.
They pull that back up. Pull that back up. Let me get another
Are
one.
you asking if
Go
they're
back to. They're not wearing white, really.
They had to
Wearing-
come straight from work. So
Yeah, they're wearing.
Yeah, you can't wear white to work.
No, but they wanted to wear Penn State gear, and they didn't.
Can't wear white shirts to any job.
They needed to
It
wear.
is after Labor Day.
They needed to wear polos.
Is it
that were
before
also
Labor
Penn
Day?
State.
When does it become
Are
before
we
Labor Day?
constantly in a state of before and after Labor Day?
Wait, is it when
Optimist.
when spring starts? When we get to 6 months? Because we should
I
be
thought it
up
was
soon.
Memorial Day to like.
Wait, we should be closer to March. Is 6 months from September, correct? 9 to 12, 1 to 3.
Mhm.
So we're closer to we're before Labor Day right now. Wear whatever you want. That's what I say.
Is he trying to become a hat guy?
There he is.
Was that yell louder than it needed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
Spider
quiet.
was screaming. Spider got on the Jumbotron twice.
He
It
did.
was not hard to get on the Jumbotron.
I'm
So
trying-
they just did not like Connor.
Has anybody from this show ever gotten on a Jumbotron in Chicago?
Oh, I have actually at a
Did you?
basketball game. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm glad you asked. I went to the Chicago Sky game, and I got on the.
Oh, that's the flex cam.
I got on the flex
Yeah, it
cam,
was
didn't
the
I?
flex cam.
Did I get on the
did,
flex
yeah.
cam?
Yeah.
It was the flex
You and
cam.
Spider now share that
Yeah.
honor.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
We're in trouble,
What an
by the way.
experience. What?
You and me and TJ and I guess Blutman, the Sky guys, we're in trouble.
Oh yeah, they got to come to an agreement. The WNBA
They got to come to an agreement like today.
I think today is the target date. If they don't come to an agreement with their collective bargaining or whatever they're coming up with, the start of the season will be delayed.
Yep.
Oh, the WNBA as a whole.
Yeah.
Not specifically the Sky.
No, the WNBA.
all
We might be in lockout strike territory.
Oh shit.
We could cut this.
And I honestly don't know if it's going to be a lockout or a strike. I don't know which one it is.
Well, why don't we ask Connor? He's the WNBA fan on the show,
Yeah.
so he could explain it to us. What's going on?
I was the one who sent it into the group chat.
yeah, so tell us the
tell
intricacies
us
of
all about it.
I think it would just be a delaying of the season
this. For what?
for the sake of the collective bargaining agreement.
So
And what's
Sure,
the
that's all.
sticking point with the why aren't they? What are they debating? What are they arguing about?
I believe
What middle
it's-
ground are they trying to find?
right.
I believe it's just overall making the league more equitable.
Let me
Okay.
read. Can I read your text message?
Yeah, sure.
Big day in the WNBA. They sent a link. They should shut up and dribble.
I did not say this.
Shut up and dribble. You make plenty of money. You I can't read that. I don't have my glasses.
No,
but
I did not say that.
you want them all to shut up? Shut up.
No, I didn't.
Go back
say
to the. What'd you say?
Also, getting off of this topic because I did not say any of these words.
Get off the WNBA women.
No. But I started a "We Are" chant last night. That was good, and they are.
Oh yeah, we told you to do that, and we
TJ?
never saw the video.
Do we have proof of that?
I didn't hear it or see it.
I did not hear it.
We had
Did not
eyes
see
on
And
it.
you guys were both in the building, correct?
I'll say this. TJ and I had our cameras pointed at Connor cross arena for about 30 minutes. No, we are.
You could see the chant, but you couldn't hear it.
Well,
What?
You could see a chant, but not hear it.
no.
Say Connor,
we
but
didn't
couldn't hear a
see
chant.
I
anything.
could see Connor.
We could see Connor. Connor was the one man in the arena full
Yeah.
of Northwestern and Big Ten fans that was taunting after a bad call went Penn State's
Yeah,
way.
it was.
We saw everything Connor did.
Well, I'll say this. I think he looked like a complete asshole in that much of his team's gear on a fucking Tuesday of a Big Ten tournament, just looking a little ridiculous.
Yeah, fair.
TJ, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think you're right. You would never catch me dead, decked out in my team's gear on Tuesday of the Big Ten tournament.
But Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday's different. Wednesday's when the real guys start playing.
Wednesday's when it gets.
Connor, did you go to the first game?
No, they did, but I had to.
Oregon had 12 points at halftime.
It was awful. It was awful game.
We got there for the second half. It was 20, 30, 40 minutes of Spider screaming at the Maryland fans.
Of all the
Screaming at Testudo.
of all the proof that we've taken conference realignment too far, a mid-Tuesday afternoon Oregon versus Maryland conference tournament game in Chicago
Yeah.
got to be way up
That's,
there.
yeah, there's just they shouldn't have played. That could have been a coin flip.
That could have been
an email. Yeah, just email. Anybody want to win?
Yeah.
And then Maryland be like, we'll take the win.
Like, they
Oregon
could've-
be like, you guys can have it.
They could have given Oregon the choice. Listen, Oregon, your season's going nowhere. Y'all can stay home.
Yeah.
We'll just let Maryland's a little closer. We'll just let them go into the second round. I think Oregon would have thought about it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll say shout out to the Maryland pep band and to the Testubas. They were
The test tubas.
The test
the
tubers.
the Testubas. Shout out the
Testubas.
Testubas, followed by Spider.
Yeah.
Followed by Spider.
Also,
Test
shout
tubas.
out the Maryland drummer. Spider
Yeah.
coined him as the next big thing in
In
the
music.
music industry.
Also, Connor just sent me a video.
Yeah, there's because I figured that you guys.
All right, let me.
downplay
We're gonna do
this.
Connor's video. Roback Activewear, best fit, best feel. March is here, which means two things. Roback's collegiate collection is restocked with new schools. Their Azalea collection is dropping. Fresh off the release of some new product categories, Roback is buzzing. You all know they have the best hoodies in the game. They also have some new ones for you. The Roback Highlands hoodie is legit. No drawstrings, no really great stretch, smooth fabric. If you're looking for a hoodie on the course, the Highlands hoodie is for you. Secondly, the Roback Collegiate Collection is the best collegiate collection out there. It's March, which means you have more than one team you're rooting for, so go support them through Roback's Collegiate Collection. Use code SPORTS for 20% off your first purchase. That's 20% off all polos, hoodies, and more. Just use code SPORTS. And if you look at our logo, it's right there. It's the second word.
Yep.
Mostly sports.
There it is.
Sports is the code. It's also in our title. Head over to roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Your video, Connor.
We are Wednesday.
No, those are your buddies behind you.
We are Wednesday. Thank you. You're welcome.
No way.
You can know.
Those are your friends sitting right next to you.
DJ, where's the flag?
No,
DJ, where is it?
You had no strangers. No strangers were involved in that.
You
video.
can absolutely hear that on the broadcast, though. If you were to go back and check, I will today. It was loud enough to make it on the broadcast.
We were in the same arena, didn't hear anything. We weren't that far away.
Dude.
Play it again.
We are Wednesday. We are
It's all behind you.
No.
It's right there.
Wednesday. Thank you. You're welcome.
So there were people over to the left that were friends and family section.
Also-
and they were in it.
There were 68 people there. Tickets were, what, $5 a piece?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the best seat you could find? It's the best seat you could have?
It was row 9. They blocked off the part a little bit below us for the bands and everything like that.
Sure.
But it was decent.
Penn State band is a dud.
Yeah. Whatever.
Absolute
Bad band.
dud.
They did have a guy that looked like Hankel, though.
Unbelievable.
I'm glad
Just
that
like Henkel.
these guys
I'll
found
text
enjoyment
you a picture.
in the game.
Unbelievable.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
You've been
I-
searching for Hinkles, though.
Yeah, I'll
Titus.
take your word for it.
TJ can attest to this. the least enthusiastic member of a band you will ever see.
I mean, he's at a Penn State basketball game. He's gone to Penn State basketball
on a
games
Tuesday
all year.
you
in
say
front of
that
nobody.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, tell that to Symbols, who was screaming every time Northwestern had the ball. She was into it.
I just on a night where Bam Adebayo gets 83 points. There's this massive Maxx Crosby deal. Team USA is choking in the World Baseball Classic. It's this insane sports night. We were at the fucking United Center for an 18-15 matchup.
Yeah, why
Penn
not?
State and Northwestern.
This is March.
Where Penn State lost by 10.
when did the
college
Buckeyes- when did the
basketball?
Buckeyes play?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
College basketball thing. We
11
got unreleased
a.m.
Kemba footage.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yesterday,
crazy.
did you see that?
No,
Matt-
Somebody sat on this clip for 10 years, 15 years?
Yeah.
an alternate angle of
Of the
what is it?
shot.
The
Matt
Madison
Norlander?
Square Garden.
Yeah.
It's a courtside view of.
I think the original tweet was like, "Oh, I have this. I forgot I had it," or something like that.
It's pretty sweet.
That was classic Rising Roar. Rising Roar, and then the
That's Media Row. Who was it that? Oh, Norlander.
that's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. And you should be able to cheer on press row, by the way.
I
That's
agree.
a shot where the whole place should be losing their mind.
I agree. I agree.
What a shot. What a moment. When the Big 12 announced and released and showed their mock-ups and everything of the court that they were going to use for the conference tournament, Brandon, were you with me in saying, like, what are we doing? I mean, we had Wood.
I was with you.
Wood was doing the job just fine. Do we really need this?
I was with you in saying, "What's the point?"
What's the point? Now that the men are playing on this court, and we see that the court makes animation cracks when dunks happen, the court lights up on fire when someone hits a three. You want to walk it back, Brandon? You want to apologize for saying what's the point?
Well, the old school sports fan in me should stand up here and say, and fold my arms and say, "No, Wood was perfect. Wood been played. Basketball's been on Wood forever." I can't lie that when the 3-point line lit up the first time and I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, ooh, look at that." You sound like you're going to double down, though. You're going to double
I'm
down.
going to quadruple down.
You're going to quadruple down. Stupid.
It undermines the point of
It didn't
the
tickle.
tournament.
It didn't tickle your eyes a little bit.
I do that for like a exhibition game, right, Bloodman?
Yeah, I thought it was terrible.
It's
Also,
terrible.
do you see what the Kansas State kid Taj Manning said?
What do you say?
It's pretty bad, to be honest. It's slippery. The lights and stuff caused Kamari McGriff to get a migraine. It's a bad floor. They shouldn't bring it
Migraine,
back.
what a
Nobody
pussy.
wants to play on that thing. Just want the normal hardwood.
There you go. Do the
That's probably
shoes
plenty.
squeak?
Squeak, squeak. No, they don't. They win
'Cause
on
that's
there.
that's important. Too.
I
the shoe squeak.
I thought they're showing all the like logos. Look, we could put this court, this court, this court. They don't even use them.
They just make it look like wood, right?
Yeah.
Or as close to it as.
And it does not look like what it looks. It looks like trash.
They-
honestly, I thought when I had envisioned we're going to change the court based on who has the ball.
All right, can I say it like this?
Yeah.
And it's a shame that probably the only the big conferences can do it. But like, keep it away from the SEC. I don't want to see it in my games. But if like the Mountain West had it,
Yeah.
No.
But the stakes
They
are
have
too
a
high.
tremendous
That's my
court.
problem with it. Is like you're competing for a spot. In
what
the NCAA tournament.
about the November tournaments? What about that court
Yeah.
in South Dakota that hosts all the tournaments?
If this,
No, don't ruin
yes,
the
if this was
Pentagon.
like, if this was instead of doing the aircraft carrier game, we're gonna do a game on this type of court. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, in November.
Do it in November.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it undermines the Big 12 tournament.
Maui.
The idea that this is the most important thing in the world. Fuck you for that. Fuck you.
Well, you
Now
don't.
you're gonna get me fired.
You don't even go to Maui anymore.
Fuck you. Get the grid. Fuck you. If you dare besmirch the Lahaina Civic Center. We got to get you out there, Blubman. You would love it.
Too
You
bad
would-
they're trying to kill it.
It might be back, though, because
All right,
they're not
all right,
paying
all
the
right.
players
That's
there.
true.
Yeah.
Blue Jack.
Oh, I got this one. Blue Jackets.
Mark.
Blue Jackets.
I got to be honest.
Kovalchuk middle.
I might be out on all these.
PK.
Has Hughes had 50 assists? Has Jack Hughes had 50 assists?
You want to do.
Has
Yeah.
McKinnon had 50 assists?
Surely. Sakic.
Sakic. Yeah,
McKinnon,
Sakic. We
definitely.
got to go Sakic, I think.
Sakic, bottom right.
I think we'll go Sakic.
I mean, you have Blue Jackets and Avs. This is really good for Titans.
Yeah, this is tailor made for me. I think you could do like Rick Nash.
Where?
Do you want to top right?
Okay.
I fuck with Rick Nash.
You want to do Rick Nash?
We're doing Rick Nash? Top
Do you
right.
want to do?
Fucks with it.
He was like a goal scorer though. Does that matter? Are goal scorers also assist guys,
Some of them are.
or are they just goal scorers? Is 50 a lot?
There's like Dreisaitl's a goal scorer. McDavid's both.
Is 50 a lot? Blood?
Draisaitl's both.
Okay, Dreisaitl's both. But there are goals. There are snipers, and then there are playmakers, right?
Yeah, like Morgan Geeky's a sniper.
Okay.
Rick Nash was like the only good player for the Blue Jackets forever. He had to have.
If it's not Rick Nash, who would it be?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's got to be Rick Nash.
Sure.
Rick Nash, top right. And that's Oldie's guy. So a little nod to Oldie. All right, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow.
That's how ball's done.
And that's Ollie's fault. Is that one of you stopped him from Rick Nash?
Well done.
You ready for this one?
Oh, God.
What
okay.
you need ibuprofen for when you have a perk?
I'm Luke Combs, and you're listening to Mostly Sports. Family.
Let's go!
So TJ.